What's up, guys? It's been quite some time since I last made a video. I think it was about 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 months ago, maybe less. Not 100% sure, but it's been a while and I missed you guys, so I decided I'm going to make another video. And another thing is, I finally set up the table that I was going to use in my studio / study room / gym. There's a bunch of stuff going on in here. One day I might show you guys. But anyway, I just set it up and I decided I was going to make a video for the first time in this room with the table behind my back. I'm going to spruce it up a little bit with maybe some plants and stuff, make it a little nicer, maybe some paintings. I don't know, I'll figure it out. So stay tuned. Hopefully at some point you see the change. Let's talk today about investment. I think there is one investment that you can put your money in that will yield you way more money with the likelihood of it failing being very low. The likelihood of you losing money being very low. And that's what I want to talk to you guys today about. What's up, guys? My name is Dr. Safo Asante. I'm the successful IMG, successful because I match, and I make these videos on a regular basis so that you guys can become successful IMGs as well. Videos that I make are on things that will make you match into residency and things that will make you a successful physician in general. So my videos are going to be a little bit broad, not just on the match itself, but going to be on investing and things that I think will motivate you and things that will open your mind as to different things that you can do with yourself to become more successful. There are many different ways that you can invest, and many different investment vehicles that are out there. Some of them you guys know about, some of them you guys don't. The most common ones are basically stocks, okay, real estate, and then crypto just came on. Crypto has been on people's minds a lot. There's also NFTs. There's also like just investing in people, individuals' ventures, investing in other people's businesses, just putting your money in a vehicle that will help it grow. So any investment idea that somebody has specifically. So let's talk about some of these things. And the first investment that I'm going to talk about is real estate. Now, I do invest in real estate. I make money every month from them. It's not significant, but it's a little something extra that I can use to purchase things if I want to. At the moment I don't need it since I'm working, and I plan to buy a few more. The different ways that you can invest in real estate: you can buy a property, you can fix it up, and then you can sell it right after and make a profit on like the difference in the prices, the buy price and the sale price. Or you can buy a property, fix it up, and then have somebody live in it and pay you monthly. Hopefully that amount of money that you're making covers the mortgage, covers all the expenses, and leaves you a little bit of money on the side. You can buy a property, you can rent it out. Just buy a property, don't fix it up, just rent it out. Or you can buy a property, fix it up, or don't fix it up, and rent it out to a company, to a business. Now, this is good because monthly you get an income. The only bad thing is if you lose a tenant moves out now, you don't have that monthly income coming in. And if the tenant trashes the place, you have to spend money and fix it. Now, if you only have one property, usually fixing that place up will end up taking all the profit that you made for that year, unless you made a significant amount of profit from that property, which is usually not the case unless you're buying an extremely bad neighborhood. So that's the bad thing about investing in real estate. There are ups and downs. You can make money, but at the same time you can lose money as well. Stocks is another way to invest. When I think I was in college at that time. When I was in college, I got a gift of $3,000, and that $3,000 I just threw it all into stocks because I just read a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and the Rich Dad Poor Dad was talking about investments, and I wanted to jump into investments, and I had to get into investments. So I bought stocks because that was the only thing I could afford. I couldn't afford to buy real estate, which is what I wanted to do, but I couldn't afford it, so I bought stocks. I was able to make, I think, $1,000 within like a week or two, and I got full of myself. And then I took all the money out and I put that money into a real estate course to buy properties when you don't have money. I wasn't able to do it because I lived in New York, so kind of lost that money. But I got back into stocks again a little bit later, and I made money, lost money, made money, lost money. And that's basically how stocks work. The value of the stocks go up and down, up and down. And if unfortunately you need the money when you got to pull it out and the stocks are down, then you've lost your money. But if you don't need the money and you're able to let it grow for a long period of time, make you money. But the problem is when you need it, there's a chance that it could go down. Especially if it's like, if you only invested for a short period of time, for like a year, 2 years, 3 years. Then there's crypto. Crypto, when I first heard about crypto, my cousin told me about crypto, and it was super cheap at that time. And I was like, oh, what's this crypto thing? And it's useless and it's a scam, whatever it is. I didn't get into it. And then I blinked, it was like 20,000, 50,000, 70,000. And people made lots of money in crypto. But the problem was, it went from 70,000 to 20,000, then back up to 50,000, then to this. Now, if you need the money that you're using, it becomes difficult, because if you got to pull it out, then you've lost that money. If you can leave it in, it's possible that it could come back up again, but it's not guaranteed. That's the thing about crypto, kind of like stocks, but it's a lot more volatile than stocks. It swings a little bit faster than stocks do, so you can put money in there and you can lose money. I put some money in crypto, not significant, probably like $800, maybe $1,800. I have not made a profit since I got it, because I just have the habit of getting at the wrong time. So now there's one investment that I think that if you put money into that investment will yield you money, success in abundance, and it's not likely that you will lose that value. What's that investment? Some of you have probably already thought about what I'm going to say next. And that investment is what you see in the mirror when you wake up in the morning. It's the investment that rolls out of bed. It's the investment that does all the work that you're doing. It's the investment in yourself. Investing in yourself is the biggest thing that you can do. You can invest in yourself in two different ways. You can invest in yourself with money, you can invest in yourself with time. If you invest in yourself with time, basically you spend the time studying, learning different skill sets, and those skill sets don't go away, and each of those skill sets can make you a little bit extra money. Take making videos, for instance. I had to teach myself how to make these videos, and it's not too difficult and so on. But by creating videos online, I was able to get people that watch my videos and say that, okay, I want him to help me match into residency by doing an interview practice. So they come to me because of those videos, and that's from one skill set that I learned. It helped me make extra money that I wasn't making in the first place. And that's the way skills work. So when you teach yourself specific skills, or you teach yourself certain things and you become really good at them, you're able to build those things into something that can make you money. Once you've learned those things, those skills don't go away. You can always pick up, like I can always pick up a camera and make another video. I can always, the video might not be like the best video itself, like you can see, and I still haven't decorated this place. It still looks like a little bit just very plain, but the main thing is like you're listening to me and I'm giving you content, and the content is what matters the most. So long as you have a skill, even if the skill is not like the best skill ever, that skill pushes you above the average. And if you push above average, you can market that skill and you can make money from that skill. Let's say you learn how to paint, just painting in general. You learn how to paint by teaching yourself, by using free resources online. You teach yourself how to paint. Now you paint all these different things, and if you know how to market those paintings, you can make money from the painting, right? And that in and of itself is another skill that you can learn, marketing. So you learn that skill, you either like read a bunch of books, which is the way I used to learn, or buy courses, which is also another way I used to learn, or pay somebody, like a coach or something, to help you, which is also another way which I used to learn. Once you build that marketing skill, you can market anything. You market your painting and you can make money. I'm not saying that it's easy, but you can make money. You become that investment that spits out cash. You become that ATM. Like when you put money in stocks, the stock is the ATM which is spitting out cash for you. Not cash that you see, but virtually. If you have real estate, the property is spitting out the cash for you, and you're making money on the money that you put in. But when you invest in yourself on a daily basis, you're building equity, right? The more knowledge you build, the more equity you build in yourself, the more valuable you become, so long as you put those skills to use to make money. how does it apply to applying to residency? One, you can do everything on your own. You can study really hard. You can join forums. This is what I did when I applied. You can speak to friends, and then they can all help you build the skills of applying properly, build the skills of writing a good personal statement, build the skills of interviewing properly, and then build the skills of networking. All those things are very important to help you match. If you don't have those things, or you don't have the time, or time is very short, or you've done it before multiple times and it didn't work out, then you seek an expert. You spend money, and that expert will compress the time that it takes to learn how to do things, and they will make you become good at writing personal statements, good at writing your e-res application, good at networking, good at interview skills. That's what I do for my students that seek me out, because they have already tried it a couple of times, so they came to me to make things a little easier. Most of those students already have interviews. So we wrote their personal statements, we wrote their e-res application, and they already have interviews. And that's the thing. So if you're not able to do it on your own, you seek somebody else that can help you invest in yourself. Because as a physician, you're making an average of $200,000 a year. So if you spend $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 on yourself, or even more on yourself, so that you can make it into residency, it's all worth it in the long run, because you will be the investment that will be spitting out that $200,000 in average. If you're doing family medicine, if you're doing cardiology, you're making maybe like $400,000. What I want you guys to take away from this is invest in yourself. That's the most important thing. There's simple ways you can invest in yourself. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You can buy books. Very important. If you're not going to pay somebody to teach you, definitely buy books. Definitely join forums where people are very knowledgeable about these things, so that you can learn about those kinds of things. And then speak to friends that have done it, so you can learn about those things, and exhaust all those free resources.